Did you know that JavaScript is not exclusive to the browser? You can actually download and install it and run it on a local machine similar to programming languages like Python or Java. And this is how we can build back-end web applications. This is at least one way that we can. So let's go ahead and get started in downloading and installing Node.js. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that we do not already have Node.js installed on our machine. So the way that you can do that is we can open up a terminal here, or a command window, and we could type in node-v, just like this. And if we hit enter, and we get something similar to this where it says node is not recognized, then we know that we do not have node installed. Now if you get something similar to this up here where you get a version number, then that means you already have Node.js installed, and you don't have to worry about this video. But if you do get an error like this, then keep watching and we're going to go ahead and install Node.js. Now to download and install Node.js, we just need to first head over to nodejs.org, and we can see the few download links that we have here. If you need other downloads, or maybe need a download for a different system, you can click on other downloads here, but for the most part, this is going to be the link you want to click on, the most latest version. Now, my version may be a little bit different from yours. Don't worry, that's perfectly normal. So let's go ahead and download here, and we'll wait for this to go ahead and download. So now that we've gone ahead and downloaded it, let's go ahead and install it. So we'll go ahead and click on the installer here. So once you do that, you should get this setup screen here. Just go ahead and click next. We need to accept the EULA. Go ahead and click next. Then the destination folder, we can just set it as the default, whatever the default is, and go just click next. Then this screen, we can just click next as well. And we do not want to automatically install necessary tools for native modules. We can install those as we need them. So go ahead and click next, and then we can click install. And this will go ahead and install Node.js for us. Once the install has finished, you'll see the completed wizard screen here. Just click finish. Now we can go ahead and verify that the installation worked perfectly fine. So we can go ahead and open up the command prompt or the terminal, whatever you want. And if we run node-v now, we should see the version number for Node that we just installed. And as long as you see a version number here, you should have Node.js installed properly. So now that we've gone ahead and installed Node.js, we can go ahead and play around with a little bit. So Node.js is JavaScript, but instead of running exclusively in the browser, it actually runs on the local machine. Very similar to something like Python or Java. So to play around with it, we can just open up a terminal and we can type in node. And this is going to enter us into the Node REPL. And what REPL stands for is read, evaluate, print, and loop. And this is very similar to the console in the DevTools in the browser. So we can type in just about any command here. We can say console.log, and we could log out something to the console here, the REPL here. We could say hello, and if we hit enter, we can see that we get hello printed out to the console here. And we can type in just about any JavaScript command here, and it's going to run for us just like it would if we were using the DevTools console in the browser. And to exit the REPL, all we have to do is hit Control-C twice, and it's going to leave the REPL for us, and it's going to bring us back to our normal command window. Now this was just an install and overview video. We're not going to go into Node.js here, but in the next video we're going to learn about npm, the Node package manager, and many of the different packages that Node.js has available for us, and how we can install them and how we can utilize them in our Node.js applications. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, if you did like the video, make sure you slap a like on it. Check out the full playlist, link is right down there. Make sure you subscribe right down there, and I will see you in the next one.